According to the Carnegie Hall Corporation, the more we learn, the clearer it becomes that live music can play a powerful role in the development from the very start. Music education in children is a hot topic right now, as has been throughout the past decade, as public schools have started to increase in size. Music programs in public school tend to be underfunded, which causes many students to miss out on many developmental benefits that come with music education. Many of us went to public schools at some point in our lives, so we know that there are areas that could be improved in every single one. My public elementary school had a music program, but was constantly limited on funds. Teachers were rotated through due to the limited funds. In my experience, I believe educational systems should provide more funds to this problem for the children's benefit. I have taught guitar lessons to children and teenagers who have always wanted to learn, and I've seen them firsthand grow better at it each day. Some of the younger children have said that they wish they could do this during actual school hours. This has made me have a strong conviction that music programs should be upgraded. In this speech, I will explain how increased music education can be beneficial to the children's development, how increased funding should be accomplished through policy, and finally show how increased funding for music education will be beneficial to society as a whole. First, I will tell you about how music education can help the development part. Music education has a direct effect on children's development throughout their life, as shown in the quote. This research confirms that music education is intrinsically valuable, Levinovich. Over the course of my public education career, I've attended some music education classes that were adopted in my school system at the time. My first music class was not until second grade, though. Instruments were few and far between during classes due to the lack of funds and the threat of one breaking and coming out of the very small budget. As we sat on the row of desks learning about the various instruments, all we could actually think about is playing them. Once we reached fifth grade, we were finally allowed to rent a recorder and learned a few songs as we only had the class once a week. This brought me so much joy to my class and me as we started practicing and actually enjoying the class more. This connection can help the human brain develop and make new connections, leading to faster development, increasing comprehension of new skills as shown in the article. Benefits of music education to learners, including instilling discipline and a sense of purpose, general academic improvement, opportunities for social connection, and creating opportunities for income generation and future employment by NewsRx. Without these programs in place, children will miss out on the variety of benefits they could obtain by having a fully funded music education course. Children would not have the opportunity to build connections or learn new skills such as playing an instrument. The next Mozart could be missing out on the opportunity to even touch a real instrument because the educational system would not allow more funds to be increased. I believe us as college students should feel obligated to help provide better future for the college students of 2025, 2030, 2035, or so on. We should be the front runners of this movement as we have firsthand experience of how music programs around the country are underappreciated and underfunded. To do this, we might have to be more involved with politics. I suggest that in order to get funding for more musical education programs, policies need to be put into place. We need more taxpayer money to go into actual programs rather than into the pockets of the higher-ups in educational systems. According to givenote.org, an article titled The Status of Music Education in United States Public Schools 2017, they mentioned the ability and success of National Association of Music Education, NAFME, and its federated state associations to influence the policy at the state and national levels has seen the relative standing of music improve at those levels by CMA. They're trying to communicate to us that the local action to influence policy can lead to changes in the higher net levels such as state and national. In elementary schools alone, on average, only $500 was raised to help support the music programs. Also, only 59% of funds come from the actual budget, and the rest are from donations from parents and teachers alike. I believe that the problem is more from greed than it is actual money problems. I remember seeing superintendents at my school with the nice clothes, and they were pretty well off on money. And as I went through, I noticed this, and I believe that that even the higher up should take some sort of pay cut to allow the children to have a full learning opportunity with programs even far beyond music, even with like computer science. This could allow children to increase the development of their minds while dreaming of becoming famous musicians. An objection that education boards might bring up is that providing money just to the music program might bring down the budget of other activities such as computer science or PE. Although this could happen if resources were just redirected to music programs, if we created general policies to allow funds to go to each program, this would not be an issue. Each child would be able to accomplish what they want in each subject field with the general policies I'm suggesting for a solution. Now that you know what's going on and how to solve it, let me inform you how it's affecting you. Children are being deprived of essential tools to develop their minds as they try to figure out the world. Supporting music education can have a short-term and long-term benefits in children and adults' lives. A child who has taken up a musical hobby rather than sitting inside and playing video games all day will be beneficial to the child's life and the adult's life. By creating policies, we can provide children with hope for the future. We can also help provide services to some underprivileged children who may not have enough money to ever purchase lessons or even an instrument. Allowing everybody to have an equal opportunity can allow children to shine and develop their minds. We will see children develop faster in all subjects, as shown through the quote, early exposure to music making with important caregivers, parents, teachers, and so on, and to a rich variety of music providers provides a key input for the receptive system, without which the expressive system cannot develop fully, by Saylor. Music education does not only affect the young, it could have a profound impact on us. In a few years, some of us may have children. Would we not want the best for our children? Would we not want them to have every opportunity to succeed? We can help jumpstart the changes needed by emailing and petitioning our local school boards and superintendents. This will allow the word to start to spread, thus creating some buzz around music education. Let's help the future Mozarts or the future Led Zeppelins have their chance.